Good afternoon, party people. As you can see, I forgot to boil the kettle again, so I'm doing that now. And as you can also see, I couldn't find my hat today. I have no idea where it is. My hair is so fucking overgrown. Honestly, it is just getting beyond ridiculous. I look like a fucking yeti right now. But it is what it is. I probably am going to end up fucking just buzzing my hair off. Because I was going to get a haircut, but of course, unknown bill came out. Well, not unknown, unexpected bill came out. And so, I fucking can't. Overdrawn yet again. So, instead of getting a haircut, we're just going to vape a bowl and have a coffee. Because that's the way life is. I am still vaping this cookies and... No, it's not cookies and cream. It's carbon fibre. One of the crosses is cookies and cream, though. So I guess I wasn't far off. Very, very nearly didn't stream today. I woke up feeling like absolute shit. And then Benji was just being a prick all fucking day. So, here we are. Hopefully, today's coffee is nice. I accidentally got one of the notes yesterday when I was looking through the other cards. I didn't see all of them. All I saw was dark chocolate, I think it said. So, hopefully, this might be quite nice. But we won't know. I'm going to go ahead and put the wand on here. I'm currently vaping at 250. This will be my first smoke of the day. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and have a vape. And then we are going to get into the coffee. I don't know why there was such a big pause between that. My brain's really not here today. I need to go to work earlier, so I'm very, very conscious about that. And also, like, I'm just not fucking all there. Genuinely, I feel like my my brain's just going all fucking day. So, right, I think this is ready. The kettle is now boiled. So let's go ahead and have us a vape. Right, if you are smoking along, drop what you're smoking on in the comments. Or in the chat if you're live right now. If you're live, I'm live. If you're here live right now, drop it in the chat. If you're watching later, drop it in the comments. Cheers. Delayed cough. Only one though, just one delayed cough. Oh, fuck me. Did you go dogging last night? Yeah, I always meet up with your mum on Mondays. It's actually not tasting pretty bad today. Pretty bad? I meant to say it's not tasting so bad today. It's not amazing. It's not the worst I've ever had on medical. But it's not something that I would ever pick again. So... Vicky says hi. Hi to Vicky. Hope you're having a nice day. Better than my day. Right, into the coffee. I'm going to drop that then. That wouldn't have been a good idea. Right, move the tray out of the way. And on to today's coffee. I can't believe we're on day number 16. This feels like it's flown. Do you play Stardew Valley on mobile? Download it. And don't have a clue what I'm doing. I don't play it on mobile. I play it on Switch and on Xbox, but I'm pretty sure it's the same game, right? You just have to, like, build your farm, basically. Make friends with people. Plant some crops, harvest them. Honestly, I fucking love Stardew Valley. It's so chill. Like, there's no commitments to it. You can choose to do whatever the fuck you want. I really do love it. Okay, so, day number 16. Not sure what language this is around the number. On the back, Christmas tree again. I'm sure we've had a Christmas tree before. I'm just going to get straight into it. That smells... My brain went vibrant. I don't think vibrant is a smell. It smells really fruity, actually. Maybe a little bit chocolatey. I'm not getting dark chocolate. Maybe like fruity milk chocolate. Very sweet. Not super bitter. Almost like perfumey in a way. Not... My brain said floral, but I don't think it is floral. That smells quite nice. I was very surprised about yesterday's coffee. It was strawberry, I think it had Concord grape in there, and lemon, I think, and grapefruit. I'm gonna have a look, because I remember it being quite nice. Yeah, so it wasn't actually yesterday's, it was day number 14 that we tried. Hang on a second, am I a day behind? No, I'm not a day behind. But this is the one that I was talking about. Rose, Concord grape, milk chocolate and pink grapefruit. No, it's not the one I'm talking about. I was talking about a different one. It had strawberry in it. What am I on about? Honestly, smoked part of one bowl and my brain's fucked. Right. This is the one I was talking about. Yesterday's coffee was strawberry, sweet lemon, honey and grapefruit. And I expected that to be absolutely fucking vile. But it wasn't. I'm gonna get the grinder. Make sure that it's nice and dry. And then I'll pour the beans into it. It would help if you didn't put the tea towel over the speaker. That smells kind of milk chocolatey to me. It doesn't smell dark chocolate. It's not really bitter enough to be dark chocolate. Really sweet, like almost candy sweet fruit, but nothing in particular apart from maybe a slight milk chocolate. I'm gonna grind it up and we'll see where we go from there. So probably mind your ears for like a minute maybe. I keep doing that lately. I keep taking the actual blade off when I try and take the top part off. Okay, this looks like a lighter roast than yesterday's. It always smells more bitter when you grind it down. I can't really place it. I'm not really getting anything. Just in particular, it's not sweet. Yeah, maybe a little bit of milk chocolate, I think. But yeah, I'm not really getting much from that. Have you ever tried Exhale Coffee? They send you a free one out. Send you a free one out for free with free delivery. I have not tried Exhale Coffee. Is that the like healthy stuff? I don't know if it's got like mushrooms and shit in it. That doesn't sound like it would be for me, in all honesty. But if it's free, I would try it. Maybe do it for a stream or something. I see, now I'm a little bit apprehensive about trying different coffee brands, because Pact is the first one that I tried that was like fancy coffee, and I like it. And then I went on and tried Rave, and that was fine. It wasn't as good. And now I'm trying Onyx, which is supposed to be like really fancy and all this bullshit, and it's not good. So there's a part of me that's like, I want to try different coffees, but I just don't. I don't know about that. I think it's just organic coffee. If it's just normal coffee, then absolutely, I'd be happy to try that. But there's one that I don't know what it's called, but I get adverts for it all the time, and it's like mushroom coffee or like mushroom hot chocolate. And I'm just like, I feel like it would taste horrible. I feel like it would be along the lines of like protein coffee and shit like that. That tastes vile. I kind of want to try it, but also in the same vein, I don't want to waste my money on it. I forgot the scoop, like I always did. I'm going to get the filter thing whilst I remember. Dry it, make sure it's nice and dry, and then put this down here, because I keep forgetting to do that. And then whilst it's brewing, I'll get the card out and we can see what it is. I don't know, I was put that on there then as if it was some kind of lid. And then we just leave that to do its thing for a minute. I just got it because it's completely free. Mushroom coffee would be gross. I'm gonna give it a quick Google. Exhale coffee. Yeah, it says healthy coffee, which I don't understand. What is in it? The only coffee on earth with scientifically verified antioxidant power. 1 cup equals 1.8 kilograms of blueberries. Independently tested, high in polyphenols and free from mold, mycotoxins, and pesticides. Alright, maybe. I don't know, have you tried it yet? Like, what does it just taste like coffee? Because I feel like it would have, I don't know, I just feel like it would taste weird. I want to know. I'll process. Roasted. No, it looks like it's just coffee, but I don't know, it just seems weird. Why is it, or how is it healthy? Who knows? Alright. I'm gonna pack up another bowl, and then we're gonna plunge the coffee, and then we're gonna taste the coffee. Down there for a second. Put that over there. Right. I need to stop putting things down because I keep forgetting where I put them. I've got a limited amount of space on this countertop, and yet I still managed to fucking lose everything. So, right, that bowl's there. I can't help but notice, just all the fucking time, every day that I get on the stream, my beard looks more and more ginger. Honestly, it's really fucking doing my head in. So, if anybody would like to donate to my haircut, because genuinely, I'm fucking skint right now, click the link that I just dropped in the comments. Obviously, no pressure, but just for the people that would like to, it's there, and much appreciated. Right, I forgot to put this back down. So, stirred that. Some of the beans have fallen over the side, which again is annoying. So hopefully it doesn't fuck it all. Get filter, which I always forget ahead of time. Cup. And boom. Right, move that out of the way because I'm always scared that I'm going to knock it off. I don't know when I spilled, but I definitely did spill. Right, here we go. Oh no. I've got a feeling that this is going to go straight through the filter. I hope it doesn't, but I've got a bad feeling that it will. Okay, right. Plunged. And not all of the beans fell through, which is obviously a good thing. Put this back up here. Wipe away. Okay, right. That smells kind of sweet. It's kind of hard. I find it a lot harder to pick out the notes in the cup than just in the beans. Oh, fuck it. Oh, that doesn't taste great to me. First thing I thought of was floral, fruity, maybe like, I don't know, cranberry came to mind. I'm probably going to be miles off. Definitely some kind of red berry. It's really fruity, quite floral. There's no chocolate in there for me. And there's definitely some like red berry acidity in my opinion. I'm gonna get the card and what have I done with it? I'll put it back in the box. Of course I did. So I'm going to get the card and I'm going to see what the actual notes are, but my guess is some kind of red berry, quite sweet and floral. So, day number 16, we've got another all black card, and it says Panama Hacienda Barbara, Catwai Natural. Blackberry compote, that makes sense with the acidity that I was getting. It wasn't cranberry, it was blackberry. Dark chocolate, raisin and spice. Interesting. I'm definitely getting the blackberry. I don't think I like the flavor of the blackberry. I'm gonna top it up and then I will read the card out. So I topped it up about halfway because I always tend to top it up too much. And it says, Panama Hacienda Barbara Catwai Natural, Blackberry Compote, Dark Chocolate, Raisin and Spice. Variety is Catwai, I think I'm saying that wrong. Process is natural, origin is bouquet. This Panamanian coffee from Hacienda Barbara was sourced in collaboration with Culturard of Forward Coffee, guided by agronomist Hunter Tedman, the farm balances precision agriculture with environmental care, preserving half of its land as protected forest. With a legacy of award-winning lots and philosophy rooted in stewardship, Hacienda Barbara continues to produce coffees of striking clarity, fruit depth, and structure. It's definitely fruity, I will give it that. But maybe it's just not the fruit that I would choose to put in there. Blackberry, I've never been a lover of blackberries. I don't like blackcurrant cordial or anything like that. I don't like jam, like blackberry jam or blackcurrant jam. I don't like blackcurrant sweets. Well, actually, that's a lie. Blackcurrant licorices are pretty good. The most disappointing thing that ever happened was in Sports Mix. I think they're Maynards. Sports Mix. They used to have black one, which was licorice flavour, and I fucking loved it. It was great. And then they changed it, and now it's like blackcurrant, and it's fucking vile. Like, it's horrible. Why would you do that? That's one of the worst things that's ever fucking happened. I was in a coffee shop yesterday, and the guy that was making my coffee, but beans in a bowl, and was mashing the beans up. Anyone know what that's called? Like the bowl and crusher thing. You mean like a pestle and mortar? I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. Is it pestle or pestle? I always pronounce the T, but some people tell me I'm wrong for doing that. But if that's what you think, if you're talking about, like a pestle and mortar, like crushing up the beans and shit, I've never thought about doing that. I might do that tomorrow. If I remember, I might actually just crush them up with this on the stream, see if it changes the flavour. That would be quite interesting, I think. Okay, now that this one's been watered down a little bit, that tastes nicer. I feel like the blackberry's not quite as tart, but it does come through more. Raisin, I feel like I get. Yeah, definitely getting raisin on that. Dark chocolate right in the back is giving bitterness. And I don't know about spice, but I'm definitely getting blackberry compote, dark chocolate, and raisin of all things. This is quite nice. The first taste that I had of it, I didn't like, but persevering, it's not bad actually. This is one of the more normal ones, or one of the ones that's more suited to my palate, I think, even though I don't like blackberry. Does that work for crushing the beans? I assume that it would work for crushing the beans. It's just basically like a hand. It's like grinding them in a grinder, but you're just basically doing it by hand. I'm gonna try it. I'm not gonna do it on the entire pack, but like, if I remember, definitely tomorrow I will try crushing the beans up with a pestle and mortar and see if it tastes any different. If I'd known earlier, I would have done it with this one, but I didn't know. I'm a little bit disappointed now. I wish I'd kept some aside to try it. The coffee was really good. Do you know what type of coffee it was? That would be interesting to know. I don't really like go to coffee shops. There's the regular ones in town like Costa and Starbucks and all that bullshit, but I don't really care for Costa coffee. I'll have it if it's there, but I will usually get like a milky drink because I don't usually get those. But if I just get a black coffee like Americano, their just house roast is kind of mid. It's fine, but it's not my favourite. There's a coffee shop down one of the main streets where all the bars are that use dark wood coffee, I think it's called, and their coffee's pretty good. So yeah, the generic coffee shops aren't really, I say they're not really my thing. I do go there and I do enjoy it, but I do actually prefer getting nice coffees just to drink at home, mainly just because I don't like going outside. Malachi says, got my first appointment with alternative psychiatrist. Good luck, bro. It'll probably be like fucking 30 seconds long, and then they'll be like, right, sick. you can have your prescription, and then you'll be waiting for that for like 2 to 3 weeks. I wouldn't hold your breath for it before Christmas if I were you, just to heads up you. If you do, then that'd be absolutely great, but I would not hold my breath for it if you've just got your appointment today. But you never know, maybe. I'm not sure. It was really good though when I last next time I'm in there. It was like a hippie coffee shop. Oh, that's pretty sick. The one that I go to is like a cocktail bar slash coffee shop, and the owner is like a little bit sort of like goth hippie type of vibes. She's chill. She's got a sign on the wall that says something about medical cannabis. I can't remember which clinic it is. I think it's quite old as well, so it wouldn't surprise me if it was like Life or something like that. But she's got a sign that says about medical cannabis, which I think is cool. She's got like pride flags and shit everywhere, which I don't know, a lot of people don't like, but who gives a fuck? It's a really chill place and it's great. And I'm not going to say the name of it because I don't want to like dox myself. People probably know where I live, but I never actively say it, so it's just a really chill place. Should I prepare anything or is it straightforward? I think you need ID, but that's about it. I don't think you need anything. They should have everything on their end. And how it is basically, do you know who the doctor or psychiatrist is that's doing it? Because I had Dr. Matthew, and I remember way back when I started medical cannabis, and I was with... Can't remember, the one that is now Life. It used to, the medical cannabis clinic is what it used to be called. I had him then for my first appointment, and then obviously I didn't expect him to remember who I was, but as soon as I saw him, well, as soon as I saw the name, when I moved to Alternative, I was like, that's bro from my first appointment. So if you've got Dr. Matthew, then he'll literally be like, yo, what's up, what's your condition, we can help you with this, how much do you smoke, how much do you need, what do you want? If you look on the Montu catalogue, you can ask for what you want. If not, they'll probably try and fob you off with something that doesn't sell really well, to be honest. I see a lot of people getting prescribed Sundays and Upstate. Now, I don't personally have a problem with Sundays and Upstate. They're not, you're not getting the best bud that you can for the price. I think all Sundays and all Upstate should be around the £55, 45 to £55 range, but most of them are around the £70 range. It's fine, but it's not worth that. Personally, I liked Frosted Cookies. Pineapple God was fine. Frosted Cookies is Sundays, Pineapple God is Upstate. And I can't think of any more other than that. How are you doing? I'm alright. I don't want to go to work. And I have to go in an hour, which sucks, but apart from that, I'm okay. Skin, and I was hoping to get my Christmas bud very soon, and I've got to wait another week. Wait, another week? What time is it? I don't know what fucking day it is. The 16th, so gotta wait a little bit longer, but should touch wood, get it before Christmas, but who knows, you know, we'll see how it goes. Anoop Matthew, yeah, I don't know whether I said his name right there, but he's sound, he will literally just fly through it, unless you've got actual questions, which he will answer. But with me, I knew what I wanted and I knew what I was doing, so it was pretty much over like that. Super quick, super easy. It's just the sending it over to get reviewed and then sent to the pharmacy that takes the piss. The appointment itself is absolutely fine. I got Amnesia Haze on medical and it was good. I absolutely fucking hate Amnesia Haze. I've had it once, I think, maybe twice. The first time that I had it, it was just fucking horrible. I smoked some of it and it was like, you know, in movies where people have like war flashbacks and they get the ringing in their ears and like all their vision goes weird. That's what happened. And my heart was racing like fuck. Like, it was just a horrible, horrible experience, and that happened every time I smoked it. It was fucking awful, and I haven't touched Amnesia Haze since. I think I might have had it once after that. because I wasn't told what bud I was getting until after I'd got it. That was a long time ago. Did not like it. Would like to try it again if it's medical, but also don't want to waste money on it if it's going to be really fucking horrible high. So I was thinking about it. I saw that it was cheap, but also no. Also just no. This coffee's not offensive, but it's also not amazing. Like, if I use yesterday's as an example, strawberry, lemon, grapefruit, and something else I can't remember, I expected it to be absolutely awful, but it wasn't. It was quite nice, and it had something about it as well that was different. This is just kind of, again, even though it fits the flavour profile that I kind of like, dark chocolate, raisin spice, and blackberry, it's not anything amazing to me. It's really not. Again, it tastes a little bit like wine. Not like full on, like wine, but the blackberry in there is just giving me a sort of wine-ish vibe to it. And I said that really early on in this calendar. I was like, these coffees, they make me think of wine. The tasting notes and the flavours and the mouthfeel are all very wine-like. But again, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I just think it's kind of average. So in my head, in the back of my head, I was going to say in the back and in the front of my head. In the front of my head, my brain's going 6. It's nice, but I'm not stood here going like, oh yeah, that's really nice, I really want more of that. I'm just being like, okay, it's nice, but it's about fucking time that we had something that was normal. So it's nothing special, but it's just okay. But it's slightly better than just bang straight mid. So I'm going to give Panama Hacienda Barbara Catuai Natural 6 out of 10. Not bad at all, but also not great. So I guess we will just see from there where tomorrow comes in. They are I say they're starting to get a little bit more normal. I don't think they are. I think they might. Part of my brain says I think they're going to start getting a little bit left field now, because we're getting into the final. Well, there's a week left tomorrow, the final 7 days. So if these ones aren't either really nice and normal, or just really fucking random and out of left field, then I'm going to be a little bit disappointed. I don't want to sound ungrateful, like I've said this a million fucking times whilst doing this calendar, but it's kind of, it looks really good, but 99% of the coffees inside it are not for me, are not something that I would ever go for. But the box itself looks really nice. I like the theme. It's very Sleep Token. You can't tell me it's not. All this talk of offerings and just the colour scheme of this with the flowers. This reminds me of the album. What's the album called? Come on, Sleep Token fans. Tell me what the album's called. I say fans like I'm not one. I'm not a hardcore fan. I'm just enough of a fan that I can wear that hat, the white and gold hat, because I really like the hat. I like the hat more than I like the band. It sucks when a band's got really fucking nice merch, but the band themselves are just shit. Right, what is the album called? Albums. Even in Arcadia, right? Now that I've got it right next to me, the album art cover, you are not convincing me that is not even in Arcadia. Right, I think... Oh, right, see, if this happens, then I want to get paid for it. If Onyx Coffee and Sleep Token did a collab together, they would probably sell a lot, because the visuals on both sides would look really fucking cool, and with all the, like, the lore and the offerings and all that bullshit, I think it would work really well. It probably won't happen, but just me personally, I think that would be quite cool. I wouldn't buy it. I'm just telling you straight up now, I would not buy it. I would want it to be sent to me for free because it was my idea, but I would not be buying it. So this coffee, like I said, it's fine. I would prefer it to not be blackberry. I would be more than happy to just have dark chocolate, raisin and spice, but the blackberry does kind of complement it. So 6 out of 10, and I'm going to leave it there again. Come back tomorrow at around midday. I think it probably will be around midday. I know that it's either half an hour before or like an hour afterwards, but it will be around midday. And again, if you would like to contribute to a poor boy's haircut because you can't fucking afford it, then click on the link in the chat now, and I'll be back tomorrow at midday. Thank you for showing up. Leave a like, leave a share, all that good shit.